Your cat purrs at you and then bites you a second later. Has this ever happened to you? Let me know in the comments. The reason is simple. You're ignoring its signals. Today, I'll reveal the 3 clues it gives you before attacking, so you don't get bitten again. Let's start with the first and most misunderstood signal of all, tail radar. 1. Tail radar, the ignored warning. You're focused on the face, the purring, but the real barometer of your cat's mood is at the bottom of his back, his tail. At the beginning of the cuddle, the tail is still or moves in slow, sinuous waves. This is the green light. But as you continue, observe carefully. The first clue is when the movement changes. The tail stops being relaxed and begins to move in jerks, whipping from side to side. The faster and more abrupt the movements, the more his irritation level is rising. He's not playing. He's building up nervous energy. It's his way of saying, "This is getting too intense. I'm reaching my limit." Ignoring this signal is like ignoring the sound of a timer about to go off. But be careful. Not all tail movements are a warning. To become a true expert, you need to know the difference. A straight vertical tail, perhaps with the tip slightly bent into a question mark, is one of the most beautiful signals in the feline world. It means, "Hello, I'm happy to see you and I'm open to interaction." It's a friendly, trusting greeting. Likewise, a tail gently wrapped around your leg or arm is a gesture of deep affection, almost like a hug. Learning to distinguish between a nervous whip and these positive signals is the first step to truly understanding the language of the tail. 2. Flirty skin syndrome, overstimulation. This is the sign that almost no one notices, yet it's the most revealing. You're petting your cat along the back, and suddenly you notice small undulations, tremors on his skin. It almost feels like he's shivering. This phenomenon is called feline hyperesthesia and is the unmistakable sign of overstimulation. A cat's nervous system is incredibly sensitive. A caress that feels pleasant at first can, after a while, become almost painful, like an insistent tickle that never stops. Flirty skin is his body's physical reaction, saying, "My receptors are overloaded. This sensation is no longer pleasant. It's annoying." It's his body screaming at you to stop, even if his mouth is still purring out of habit. If you see his skin shivering, stop your hand. Immediately. This was information you didn't know, right? If you want to continue discovering these hidden secrets about your cat's behavior that no one else tells you, do one simple thing. Click the subscribe button now and activate the bell. It's your ticket to becoming an owner who truly understands their cat. The endless caress error, the oxytocin trap. The third sign isn't in the cat. It's in your hand. It's the mistake of thinking that a cuddle is like an on-off switch. It's not. It's a curve. When you start petting your cat, you both release oxytocin, the love hormone. Pleasure increases. But there's a turning point. For cats, which are animals with very short attention spans, after a few minutes the pleasure peaks and begins to turn into annoyance. The bite isn't a fit of rage. It's a behavior called petting aggression. It's not a bite meant to hurt, it's a bite meant to interrupt. It's the feline equivalent of grabbing your hand and saying, "Okay, that's enough." The lesson is, the best cuddles are short, sweet, and end before he asks for it. Be the one to end the session after a few minutes while it's still pleasurable. This way, you'll leave your cat wanting more, not remembering having to use its teeth to stop you. But there's another situation, a final, false culprit we need to analyze. Sometimes the bite has nothing to do with your cuddling. It's called redirected aggression. Imagine this. Your cat is at the window and sees another cat in his yard. He's agitated, nervous. His body is pumping with predatory and territorial adrenaline. At that precise moment, you arrive and pet him to calm him down. Mistake. The cat, unable to attack his real target, the cat outside, redirects that aggression onto the first thing within reach, yours. It's not an attack on you. You've just been placed in the line of fire in a battle that wasn't yours. The lesson here is, before interacting with your cat, learn to read the context. If he seems tense or focused on something outside, give him space. And now a bonus tip for you: the perfect cuddle map. Okay, we've learned to recognize the stop signs. So, what's the secret to a perfect cuddle session? The answer is knowing the map of a cat's body. Not all areas are the same. Cats have green areas, where petting is almost always welcome, and red areas, where contact can be perceived as a threat. Green zones, safe areas. These are where their facial glands are concentrated. Concentrating here is almost always a win. Under the chin and on the throat, the cheeks, behind the whiskers, the base of the ears and the forehead. Red zones, risk areas. These are the vulnerable areas. The belly, showing it to you is a sign of trust. Touching it is often a betrayal. Avoid it. The tail and paws. These are sensitive instruments. Most cats hate being touched. Try focusing on the green zones and observing their signals. Your cuddles will no longer be a minefield, but a dialogue based on respect. The tail, the skin, your hand, and now the map of his body. Understanding this doesn't mean loving your cat less. It means loving him better. It means respecting his language. And a cat that feels understood is a cat that will no longer need to use his teeth to communicate. Does your cat send you other signals? Share your experience in the comments. If this video helped you decipher the cuddle code, leave a like. And if you want to become a true translator of feline language, subscribe to the channel and activate the bell. Now that you know how not to touch him, want to discover 10 things cats do only for the human they love the most? Click on the video that now appears on the screen. Thank you for your trust. See you next time on Cat Dossier.